Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the number one show in cryptocurrency. It's September 17th.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday.
Yeah, baby.
It is Tuesday, September 17th. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to all of you guys who are joining from all around the world, whether you're in America, whether you're in Africa, especially if you're in Asia. Some people are here from Europe. Shout out to the people in Europe. And also, Rodney, are there people tuning in from Antarctica? That's the rumor that I'm hearing on the news.
Yeah, where's the Antarctica peeps? Make your voices heard, baby. But before we get started, Jake, we got to make sure you like this post, repost this post. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like it, subscribe, and share it with a friend because we're about to fill you in with some cryptocurrency news. It's Tuesday, my dudes.
It is Tuesday. Guys, if you didn't see the cryptocurrency markets, I feel like we've done this show for 3 weeks straight, and it's been red day after red day after red day after red day.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and pull up the cryptocurrency chart today because crypto is absolutely pumping, I would say. Up 3.58% on the day. The global cryptocurrency market cap is at 2.09 trillion, which is, we were at like 1.97 billion yesterday, or 1.97 trillion yesterday. Bitcoin back above 60,000. Hallelujah.
Thank you, God.
Praise the Lord.
Jesus.
60,500 ETH.
Nice.
Not doing too much, but still in the green. 2,300 ETH. We like that. BNB holding strong around 550. Solana up to 134. XRP almost at 60 cents.
Nice.
Dogecoin, clap it up for Doge.
Yes,
back
Doge.
above 10 cents. Good job, Dogecoin. We're proud of you.
Yes.
Almost reclaimed a $15 billion market cap. Toncoin, wait, they remember yesterday on the stream, they changed their logo?
They changed it back?
They changed it back.
What the fuck's going on?
Interesting. Interesting, Pavel. Tron, number 10 altcoin in the world, is at 15 cents. Cardano's at 33 cents. Avalanche, almost back to $25.
Nice.
I will tell you, I did buy some Avalanche at $21 when I said I would.
Smart.
I think that's going to be a good buy. Chainlink, $10. Polkadot, my worst buy of the entire bear market. Still my worst buy. Not doing much. $4.23. I do expect to come back for Polkadot. And let's just go down to Pepe. Where art thou? Pepe, top 25.
Love it.
Flip Monero again. Yesterday was number 26. It is Flip Monero. So that is the cryptocurrency update, guys. It's a good day. It feels good to have a good day. And I actually put a tweet yesterday. I'm going to pull it up in just a second. It was talking about the return. So September, the returns historically have been negative 14%.
Yeah.
October, I think it's been up about 18%. If you go to my Twitter account, just go to profile. I think I did it last night. So scroll down a little bit. That's not my profile. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Keep going. It's somewhere down there.
Yeah, we're getting our laptops in order here soon, guys. We're still
tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have it in. Keep going down. Keep going down. It's a chart. Keep scrolling. Right there. That white chart. Right there. That white image. Pull that up. Make sure our screen's sharing. And Rodney, if you want to. So it says investors are expecting an October breakout based on Bitcoin's average historical returns, which makes October the second best month for Bitcoin price action. Guess what the best month is? The month after October, which is November. So Bitcoin has averaged 22.9% returns in October, while November remains the best month with an average historical returns of 46.81%.
Yep.
So we have some bullish, and obviously September, I think, was down. The average is like negative 14%.
Yeah.
So we do have some bullish catalysts coming, guys. Right now, we're in the midst of September. Things are looking good in the past 24 hours. All crypto's up. But October, historically bullish. What was it? 22.9%.
Yeah.
November, very, very, very bullish for cryptocurrency. The most bullish month for cryptocurrency at 44.9%. Are you feeling bullish?
Yeah, I'm always feeling bullish, baby. It's one thing about me. I'm perma bullish. And yeah, I mean, if you think about like, obviously when we smashed through all-time highs, even last year before, we've had some pretty good Novembers. Obviously, we smashed through all-time highs with Bitcoin. November, 2021. Yeah, November and fall is just obviously the beginning of winter is just bullish time for cryptocurrency. And I don't think this year is going to be any different. I mean, who knows, right? We don't know. But, it's been a crazy month. We have some rate cuts coming up, hopefully big rate cuts. And that's supposed to send all markets. The traditional stock market is up today pretty significantly. And, cryptocurrencies following. And a lot of meme coins are up today too, which is fantastic because, meme coins move at like triple the pace of the overall market.
Things are looking good.
Yep.
Things are looking good once again. Guys, there will be a time, really, like me and Rodney might have been bad luck, or we just started towards August or September, but there will be a time, we were talking about this on our walk yesterday, where everything is absolutely sending. We're going to have a stream when Bitcoin hits $100,000 for the first time. It'll probably come, if I had to guess, in the summer of 2025.
That sounds pretty accurate.
Summer, like April.
I mean, who knows, though? Because we had Bitcoin hit an all-time high. Was it January or March of this year? It was crazy.
It was January, But I, if you just look at the 4-year cycle, I think it always holds true. The 4-year cycle doesn't factor in Bitcoin's spot ETFs listing, Ethereum spot ETFs listing, right? Like that was a huge price action. But better times are ahead of us. Like we've been saying, I could be wrong. I could be crazy, but crypto usually repeats itself. The history in crypto usually repeats itself.
Yeah.
And I think that we're still on pace for a 4-year cycle. We had a great space yesterday with Crashes Clay.
Yeah, we did.
From Brett on base. Slum Doge was in there. David Eisenhower. Hanak was in there. We asked Crashes about his price predictions. He's like, look, I don't think we're anywhere near the top yet. This is a guy that called Bitcoin at the top. I don't think we're anywhere near the top quite yet. I think he pretty much said that he thinks it's going to be coming after he said election years are always bullish. And I think he's expecting it to come sometime in the summer or end of 2025.
Yeah, that would make sense. Election years are bullish usually. I know there's a lot of like fighting going on with different parties, but I think overall, like what we've seen with this election season in particular, and like things are different this year. This is a completely different year. We have politicians fighting for the cryptocurrency vote. They finally figured out that it matters to some people. We'll talk about what we heard last night on Farouk Space with Donald Trump and of course Barron Trump and about like their cryptocurrency.
Did Barron talk?
I don't think he spoke. He may have a little later. I know we tapped that a little later, but we do know that he's going to be kind of like the guy, like that's going to be in charge of this, not in charge of this whole thing, but like part of the ecosystem because, Barron's obviously really young. He's in with the pretty much current events with cryptocurrency. I think a lot of young guys are getting into cryptocurrency now. I mean, how awesome would it have been if you were like 18 years old, maybe like early 20s getting into cryptocurrency? Like he's the guy that understands it a little more. I think Donald Trump is tapped in a little bit. I think it's impossible to be tapped in with everything, especially when you're almost getting assassinated again, but it's good that he has at least family members or people around him that understand the ecosystem.
Well, Eric Trump is a degen.
Oh yeah.
Donald Trump Jr. is a degen.
Straight degens. I mean,
and he even said, he's like, I was talking to Barron last night. He's got 4 wallets. I go, what are these wallets? Explain me these wallets. What are these wallets?
Exactly.
So Barron's a degen.
Yeah, straight
he
degen.
probably has a lot of money to play with.
Yeah, dude. Of course.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Dad, I need a little bit of money. He's like, okay, here's $1 million. Yeah. Just aping shit coins. I wonder if Barron, now that I hear that, I wonder if Barron, now that I know he is a degen, if he did have some connection to that DJT token that Martin Schrekel was talking about.
That's what he said, right? It makes you wonder a little bit, right? And then Donald Trump was talking about his NFT collection last night, which is pretty interesting. He said that NFTs were dead. Of course, in true Donald Trump fashion, NFTs were dead before I got in. Then I got in. Then they were doing well, and those sorts of things. So I thought that was pretty funny. I wonder what his son holds. As soon as someone finds his wallet, like every single
I need to find it.
Oh yeah, every single token that Barron holds is.
It'll have like an Elon-esque meta.
Oh yeah,
it'll have an Elon Musk type effect. Like Barron bought this just because we know how much liquidity is behind that guy. But love to see it. So I think he actually started a Twitter account. I started last night, like Barron X Spaces. I think he's going to start running Spaces.
Nice.
I fell asleep before that interview ended. But how cool for Farouk? Yeah, a kid from Canada, 30 years old.
Yeah.
Interviewing Donald Trump.
Great interviewer too.
Great interviewer. Yeah. Good questions.
Yeah. Great questions. Really got the full scope of everything. Talked about cryptocurrency, talked about obviously current events with the assassination attempt, talking about why he wants to become the next president again. Like what motivation? Like people are trying to kill you. You're already the president one time. Everyone in the media is against you. Why? Why not just go be rich and play golf all the time? So
it would be cool. So shout out to Turbo. Turbo's in the chat saying
Turbo
Army of Turbo. Turbo times Binance. Congratulations to Turbo. Turbo, congratulations to Baby Dogecoin.
Yep.
And also congratulations to the Neiro CTO. Now, I want to pull up my chart because yesterday, Neiro CTO got listed on Binance. And we were talking, I was like, it's kind of crazy. Like, because Binance Futures listed Neiro on Ethereum. And then 3 days later, they list Neiro, the CTO on the Binance platform. And yesterday, what was I saying? I was saying, hey, what needs to happen is the development team needs to get more listings. They need to look. You can't control what Binance is going to do. You're already on Binance Futures. You're already on Crypto.com. You're already on OKX. You already have a good brand. Now you just have to be better than that Neiro. So we posted this, or actually they announced this yesterday. I think it's the second one, the Neiro one, right here. Pull this up. So Neiro Ethereum today is now listed on KuCoin, which is a massive listing. I think for a while, KuCoin was the number 4 centralized exchange in the world. So like we predicted yesterday, the developers are putting their money where their mouth is. And instead of complaining, instead of attacking Binance, they didn't do any of that, which I actually like. They just went out and got another huge centralized exchange listing. And KuCoin is actually a competitor to Binance, right? They're not as big, but they're still a big exchange, especially in Asia, especially in Europe. And Neiro on Ethereum is now listed there. I love that. That is what I call championship mindset, right? You have some fucked up shit happen. Your token dumps 40%. People are complaining. People are going at Binance. A lot of people, myself included, probably would have called out Binance, like from the Neiro Ethereum Twitter account, and been like, hey, you guys listed us on your platform, on Futures platform, and then 3 days later, you list the Neiro CTO, like, fuck you, Binance. But guess what? They didn't say anything. They went out and they got a KuCoin listing, which is a huge listing.
Yeah, it doesn't help your case to go after the biggest exchange in the world. I remember back in the day, Saitama, Russell Armand was on a stream and pretty much shitting on Binance, saying we don't need Binance. In fact, we want to make a competitor just to Binance and all this sort of. It doesn't help your case to go after the number one exchange in the world just because you're salted that another Neiro got listed before you. Whether that was a legit listing, whether there was some insider stuff going on, I mean, who knows? But at the end of the day, the best thing you can do is just focus on what you can focus on, keep it moving, and do the best by your community. And obviously, KuCoin's not bad. That's not a bad listing. Very, very good listing.
KuCoin's a great listing.
Yeah, it's a great listing.
For a while, they were number 4 exchange in the entire world, guys. We have over 1,000 people in here
already
with only 16 retweets. What's up, my guy Tubit? Are you in Singapore?
Yeah.
Guys, if you haven't yet, make sure to retweet this video. We like to get to 69 likes. We're going to ask you multiple times. The quicker we get there, the better it is for everybody. We don't have to ask you again. We can focus on the news. Let's go back to our charts. I want to pull up the Kate chart, Roddy.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
This is a good narrative.
Yeah. Let me get into the Kate Telegram here because these guys need to get in here and chill. Yeah.
This is a good narrative. So this is the token right here. Right now, we're sitting at a $38 million market cap, near all-time highs. I think all-time highs were around 40 million. I like this one. Pull up the next image here. So the chart's looking very healthy. Day 7 updates, 7,100 holders.
Crazy.
8,300 Telegram members. Are we sharing on X2? 8,100 followers. Big Get Trading Live, big. Official spaces. Telegram VC with community. Xerion listed. UZX listed. So it's only been out for a week.
Getting after it.
I love the narrative because Doge, right? Doge is literally a dog with an extra E.
Exactly.
And Kate is literally cat with an extra E.
Yeah. Exactly. And I'm putting in the Telegram right now so they can
get
come
them
right
in here. Get the Telegram in here.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I know that may seem trivial to some people, and a lot of people think like that doesn't matter. But narratives, I mean, Doge, it's dog, obviously Doge, doggy, Doge with an E. And yeah, Kate is cat with an E. And here's the reason why I like this project. This developer is in the Telegram all day, every day, 24 hours a day, doing what he has to do to get this project to certain heights. I mean, out of all the meme coins that I have right now and my portfolios, this one's outperforming everyone. And it's a new cat narrative. The cat season could be in full effect. We had Mog do well. We had a few other cat coins do well. And if you guys didn't know, yes, Dogecoin is the first meme coin, but shortly after that, someone did make a cat coin. It didn't really catch on. But yeah, I mean, it's about the team. The team is working extremely hard. These guys raid all day, every day, and they're knocking out centralized exchange listings. They're always supporting each other's posts. Like everybody posting about Kate is, reposting, rating each other's posts, liking it, helping the algorithm. And, the main developer called himself Katoshi, which is hilarious. Katoshi, whatever, obviously Satoshi Nakamoto. I just think that the narrative is great and the dev team works hard. And this is what you look for in a project that's doing well. I mean, it's doing very, very well. It's only been a week, right? Yeah. But in meme coin space, that's a long time.
That's a year. Yeah. It's a year. Shout out to Brides of Israel for joining us. Shout out to Roddy Rothor, my guy. Welcome in. Sebastian's in here. Welcome, guys. Like that stream, like we said. And quick update. This will be my last stream of the week. I'm going on a side quest for a token. Maybe we talk about them already today.
That's going to be fun.
But I'm going to go film a vlog. Roddy will be holding it down. We're going to stay consistent. This will be the most watched live stream in the entire crypto space during this bull run. So you guys are here early. We appreciate all you guys tuning in. But also, do us a favor. Hit that retweet button on X. It shares it around with more people. It is free. Is it free?
It's free.
Are they charging people nowadays?
It literally burns 0 calories to just post replay.
I heard it burns 100 calories if you do it.
No way.
Don't you want to burn calories?
No way.
We were at the gym this morning working hard.
Yeah,
and
obviously,
the boys are back in the grind. Another quick update, guys. We are doing Sober October. It starts in about 13, maybe 2 weeks from today.
I'm starting now. I started 2 days ago. Yeah.
I started too. I quit drinking alcohol, at least stopped. Alcohol is the one, it's just so socially acceptable.
Yeah.
Everyone does it, but it fucks with your sleep.
It does.
It fucks with your blood pressure. It fucks with your entire week. Even if you have a couple drinks on Saturday, Sunday, or Friday, Saturday,
it does.
On Monday, you're not feeling as good as you should be.
Yeah.
So we're cutting out. The question that we have to ask now is, are we cutting out the Zins? Are we cutting out the caffeine?
No and no. I'm keeping the Zinnachinos. I'm keeping the nicotine, at least for now. I got to start small. I can't go cold turkey and everything. Caffeine, I need a little bit of caffeine in the morning. I
love coffee.
Yeah. I mean, if you're...
Cheers, guys, if you're watching this.
If you're drinking it all day, and I have to piss right now, but if you're drinking it all day, for sure it's bad for you, especially if it's messing with your sleep, but definitely, I think that caffeine's fine.
There's nothing better than a nice cup of coffee.
Nice little shot of espresso on an empty stomach in the morning?
Come on. Morning. I thought I just dripped all over myself. What's up, LFG now?
LFG, what's up, baby?
Jake, 1 week ago, I stay home till March. Jake, now I'm leaving. What?
I know. Something came up, and it's actually a good reason to travel. He's saying that, we said that last week. We're not traveling anywhere till March.
Oh, Jake, 1 week ago, I stay home till March. Yeah. Jake, now I'm leaving. Okay, I thought you were talking about yourself. Yes, this was something that was impromptu. This was a token that reached out and says, hey, Jake, there's something really cool. Can you do a vlog for us in another country? And usually I would say no, but I was like, fuck it. I have to go. So I booked this on, I think, Saturday, or I think I booked it like 2 days ago. We leave tomorrow. I'll be back on Sunday. So I'm missing like 3 or 4 streams. Rodney's going to hold it down. But yeah, I don't want to say I don't want to leave. I'm looking forward to the trip. I think it's going to be cool to do some vlog content because I want to do more of that. I want to do more.
When can you tell people? You can't really tell people yet because it's sick.
I just want it to drop. I just want like the vlog to drop and people see it.
Sick. Yeah.
Actually, if you follow me on Instagram, I'll probably post some shit. What's up, Long Live Kings?
Yeah, I'm going to take a piss. I'll be right back.
Go take a piss. I'll probably post some shit. Legends, no alcohol. Well done, guys. Yeah, we got to cut it out. Bitcoin 61K. Pull up the charts. Oh my goodness. Pull up this cryptocurrency chart. Bitcoin's at 61,264. Up 6% on the day. This is insane. Up 6% on the day. 61,256. Literally up 6% on the day. What is going on? Who is pumping the Bitcoin charts? Did Michael Saylor buy in? This is a lot of volume going into Bitcoin. $32 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. Absolutely ripping, guys. A great day. But this is just the beginning, too. In cryptocurrency, this is just the beginning. Shout out to my guy for telling us Bitcoin. We got some donations coming in. Let's go ahead and read these out. First one. Thoughts on Hoppy? I don't really know Hoppy. Might have to check out Hoppy. Let me know more about Hoppy. Should we check it out? And what did Roddy say? He says, Jake Gagain and Rodney, my brothers, can you look at Koi Koi? Again? Can you read that? I can't see it.
It says, Jake Gagain and Rodney, my brother, can you look at Koi Koi on Tron? Our incredibly hardworking and community is growing day by day organically.
Yeah, we'll look at it.
Yeah, I saw that. And you guys were rating the stream pretty much all week. So.
We'll look at it in just a little bit. Thank you so much. Last time we checked it out, it was like a 300K market cap.
Yeah.
What's it at now, Rowdy?
Let's see. Koi Koi.
What's it out now?
So Bitcoin's at 61K?
61.2.
Yeah, see, the stream is bullish.
Streams are bullish.
Yeah. It's in direct correlation of how many people repost this post. Every time you repost,
what are we at now, guys?
Bitcoin goes up 1%.
What are we at now? Let's see. No, I just pull up the chart. Yeah. We're at 23 retweets, guys. Go retweet this. Let's get it to 50 real quick. Koi chart. Just click it. And market cap.
Oh, nice. Whoa, we're moving.
Oh, shit. Yep.
Yeah, that's the right one.
Why did we not buy in?
Because 300K market cap, man.
We could have doubled our money. Koi's looking good.
Yeah, I don't want to get rugged. But
imagine like if this is the token that just goes to $1 billion.
We need more Tron plays.
We need more Tron plays. Koi could be a good one.
Yeah.
Koi's looking strong. It doubled up since yesterday, I think, or whenever we checked it out. I think it was 2 days ago.
Fam in the chat. Did we check the top meme coins today?
No, we can pull that up.
Yeah, we gotta check those. See what we're doing with the top meme coins, because obviously we like to see the strong meme coins move with the market.
Go to the search bar right here.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. My guy's already got it.
He's dialed in.
My guy's already got it.
Our guy's dialed in. Okay, so we have. I can read it off. Dogecoin obviously leading the pack. You think Dogecoin will ever not be the #1 meme coin in the space?
No, I think it's always going to be #1.
Right?
Always.
Shiba Inu up. Yeah, everything's up pretty much. We have Pepe. Nice. Dog with hat up. Floki, Bonk, Brett. Obviously, we had a huge Brett space yesterday. Man, how bullish on Brett are you? Insane.
I love it.
The community's so strong, and you guys keep marketing.
And it has a good leader. I think you always need that. Crasher Clay, not the developer, but like he's the face of Brett, right? Like he is the guy that you go to. And whenever someone has that conviction, like they bought in $15,000 at like a 300K market cap or whatever it was, and then it runs to $2 billion and they don't sell, and you're like, okay, well then, hey, I'm not going to sell you.
If it was me, thanks for the cheese. See you later, losers. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, But obviously, he believes in this project long term, and that's like. The reason why I'm so bullish on Brett is because of that conviction, because he saw that amount of money. Brett almost hit a $2 billion market cap size. He's like, you know what? That's not enough. It's going to be higher than that. So super bullish.
What I found too funny was that when I go, it was somewhat of a risky bet. He's like, it wasn't risky at all.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's not risky. Like it was a good narrative, but like anytime you invest in a meme coin at 300K, there is some risk.
Most definitely. Yeah. I guess if you have that kind of conviction though, but I mean, I just think we've been so a part of so many meme coin projects that like, how many times have we been fucked, just wrecked on something? Like a lot.
Thousands.
Yeah. And you guys don't hear about the losses. We have a lot of losses, right? But you hear about the winners because people like to hear the winners. But yeah, Brett on base is one of those that I can buy in and sleep good at night. And 80% of the volume on base right now, which is crazy. Yeah, crazy, right? Let's go back to those top meme coins so we can continue. So it looks like we have Brett, we have Popcat on Soul. I don't know anything about Popcat, right?
I've DM'd them. I don't know anything about them, but we have DMs. We were talking.
Dogs, Book of Memes, which came out of nowhere. Cats in the Dog World. Mew. We have Mog, one of our favorites. Baby Dogecoin.
Mog
also got that
strong.
coupon listing. So yeah, meme coin market looking good. All these healthy meme coins moving with the market. Another Pepe coin. Is that the original one?
That was this. I think it was a Solana one.
Is that on Solana? Wow. So we have
strong
Pepe coin looking good. Of course, Turbo moving up again. Nice. Turbo. Nice. So yeah, all top meme coins moving with the market. We have Ponky down there. Ponky looking pretty good. Yeah. Cockini looking good. Yeah. So I think that, obviously Solana moves, Ponky moves, Whiff moves, Avalanche moves, Cockini moves. So pretty sweet. Nice.
So meme coins are looking strong. It's a good day in the cryptocurrency space.
Yeah.
Does this last? I mean, look, September historically bearish. Does this last the whole entire September? If I had to give you my honest thoughts, I have no idea, right?
No.
I would say no. I would say September is historically bearish, even though we have a nice rally. Yeah. Doesn't mean it's going to hold on in September. No, I want to know dude, Bitcoin up 6% in a day is pretty insane.
It's pretty insane. Well, the rest of the markets are moving. And I think what's going on, and I have a news article if you want to pull it up. It's the one with Elizabeth Warren talking about rate cuts. So obviously inflation's been out of control for the last, I don't know how long. That's a different one. It's on X. Yeah. So this was on Watch a Guru this morning. Senator Elizabeth Warren calls for a 0.75 rate cut by the Fed this week, which would be absolutely insane if they do 3 basis points. That'd be absolutely insane. We'll see if that happens, but I think the market's kind of just getting fired up for this. Now it could be the huge buy the rumor, sell the news event. So when the Fed comes out and actually talks about rate cuts, we could see a massive sell-off. Or if Jerome Powell doesn't end up cutting rates by 7.5%. We could see a massive dump. I read also somewhere else that maybe the Fed rate cut is not going to be as big as a lot of people think. So this is why the market's moving. Hopefully it continues to move because inflation's out of control. But this is good, right? It's the start of the actual run, right? Our journey to the peak of the bear market.
I can't wait.
I mean the bull market.
Yeah. I can't wait.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Shout out to Doe's in the chat. Said what's up. Good morning. Good morning.
Selmo Fudd, what's up, baby?
You have to give props. Aaron, Coco by Crossover X. I like Coco. They've been doing very, very well. Motan Capital's here. Selmo is here.
Selmo Fudd.
Shout out to everybody that's in the chat, guys. Yeah, look, today is a good day in the cryptocurrency space. I think October, I can't wait to dial in October. I think it's going to be very bullish. And then also November is going to be incredible for cryptocurrency. That's why for me, it's I just hold, even when the markets are down. Remember 2 weeks ago when the markets were dipping tremendously, down 10%? We were talking about buying more. We weren't talking about selling our bags and running. We're talking about buying more cryptocurrency. It's just, look, it does run on a 4-year cycle, and you have to just pull yourself out of it. When you're in the trenches and you see your bags go down 50%, it's scary. But when you understand where it's going, it becomes a little bit less scary, and you understand you have to have a conviction. And most people, myself included, need to put more money into the markets on those red days.
Yeah, when in doubt, zoom out. I mean, the thing is about cryptocurrencies that we get caught up in the day-to-day shit that's going on. But really, I think the best place to be, especially if you're not in cryptocurrency, is just to set it and forget it. On your centralized exchange, whatever you like, I know people don't like centralized exchanges. Buy in fucking $100 of Bitcoin every week. Just don't even check it until 2030, and maybe be balling out of control.
I mean, Michael Saylor says by, what did he say, 21 years, it was going to be worth 14 million?
Yeah. What does the chat think? You think Bitcoin hits 14 million per Bitcoin in 14 years is it?
I think 21 years, 14 million.
That'd be crazy. I mean,
there's a chance. I think he's super bullish, a little too bullish, but I think he needs to be as that. You need to set these unrealistic expectations and goals. Yeah. Does it get there? I'm not 100% sure. Shout out to Julio. What's Julio say? October is here. Shout out to Obai, Jayhawk, Selmo Fudd in the chat. Crypto Gotti. Shout out to everybody for tuning in, guys. The number one show in the cryptocurrency space. So, I do think that the bull run is here. I do think that September, who knows? I'm up in the air. Because this year has been a little bit different than we've ever seen before.
Yeah.
And there is so much anticipation heading into this election season, more than ever before. But I do think that because we run on this 4-year cycle, that October will be incredibly bullish. November will be as well. And that's when the bull run really starts to set in. Just like we saw back in 2021, in 2020, actually, leading into 2021, November was incredibly bullish. We hit all-time highs, I think, in May, dropped down in the summer, and then all-time highs again in November. Who knows? We probably will follow a same trend line like we saw back then.
Yeah, I hope so. And that's a good segue too, because there was a huge space last night. I have an article pulled up by The Hill that talked about Trump, right? Last night in that space, and it made you feel bullish. One thing that was interesting is he talked about a lot of people, the regulators right now are really kind of loosening. They're kind of loosened up on how much they're going after the influencer like token meta, for example. I think that if like we have this current administration, I think that they're going to go ham on those people. Like, they don't forget, like they're keeping tracks, right? They're keeping track of all the celebrity tokens and those sorts of things. And I think that if we have the current administration stay in power, they're going to go after those guys hard. But it seems like Donald Trump would be a little less apt to go after those people and people, doing crypto and being influencers and those sorts of things. Because that's what I got out of that space last night. He was really big on, hey man, if the other side gets elected, I mean, you guys just might get in trouble. Which I kind of like. I kind of didn't like, kind of like mafioso vibe, but it makes sense.
Do you think anyone that's in cryptocurrency is not voting for Donald Trump?
Oh yeah. I mean, obviously
you can't speak in absolutes because there's obviously going to be some people, but do you think majority of crypto investors are voting for Trump?
I think it's like 80-20 for sure. Yeah. I think there are people that are Democrats or blue on the blue side that are pro crypto that don't want Donald Trump as a president. Maybe a lot of people think it's, what he's saying is not authentic, but I think that it's better than what we've gotten for the last 4 years. So if you pull up that Hill article, so it says, Trump says crypto is fledgling yet massive business and project launch. So obviously this wasn't an actual token. This is like his kind of like his plan for the old cryptocurrency space as a whole. So it says former President Trump and his sons unveiled new details about their cryptocurrency platform, World Liberty Finance, on Monday night, marking the former president's latest embrace of digital currencies after years of skepticism. So obviously back in 2017, Trump was really big on like, he didn't like anything that competed with the dollar. But last night, when we listened to that space, it seems like he really does care about the space. I mean, he's making time to be in these live spaces. You can imagine. Yeah, it's only an hour to some people, but this guy's super busy, right?
It's a Degen live space too.
Degen live space. So many Degens were in there.
The account is called Rug Radio.
Yeah.
With Farouk. Like he's like really tapping into this like small sector in the cryptocurrency space. He's not doing a interview with Coinbase or Binance.
Yeah.
Like he's like, tapping in with like the Degens, which I think it's interesting. It's like, who found Farouk? Obviously he's big, but who in the Trump organization was like, hey, do a space with that guy? Because he's deep in the trenches.
Yeah, most definitely. Farouk is deep in the trenches, and like we're all degenerates in this space. Like you said, it's not like some big, like, you could say like formal cryptocurrency, X space. And then actually Elon Musk reposted it. So he's definitely targeting the degens in the space because I think he understands that out of all the people targeted most by, regulators, even though Coinbase and Binance have been targeted, I think that there's a lot of people that would like Trump to be president so they wouldn't get maybe that extra, I don't know, investigation from like the SEC or something like that, because it looks like, they know what they're doing. Whoever their team is, their street team, when it comes to cryptocurrency, they're pretty tapped in because they know exactly what to say.
Absolutely. We have another donation here. It says, hey guys, Pepe or Whiff?
Ooh.
What has more potential?
Pepe.
Next
question.
I would probably go with Pepe as well.
Yeah.
What's the chat thing? Chat, Pepe or Whiff? Put in the comments what you guys think. I personally like Pepe. I like the blockchain more. I like the Ethereum blockchain. I like the narrative. Like the dog Whiff hat it's a great narrative, right?
Oh yeah.
It's literally dog
with a hat.
With a hat. And they're like nothing more, nothing less. But Pepe is just a meme that's older than Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Everyone knows Pepe. It launched at the perfect time back in 2023 in the summer when nothing was going on. Already on pretty much every exchange except Coinbase. Like I personally would choose Pepe.
And Pepe made meme coins great again. It did. That was their slogan in the beginning. It had like a little Trump hat on at first. Make meme coins great again. Pepe literally made meme coins great again because
they were going after dogs. Remember, like they had like the Pepe the Frog.
They're
meme,
pissing on the dogs.
Pissing on the dogs.
Whatever, but they, that started the meme coin craze, and then Solana started to pump, and then a lot of people were like, "Oh, maybe Solana meme coins could be good," and that's when Whiff, came about. At first, it was Bonk, then Whiff, but yeah, I like Pepe. I think Pepe is just going to be a bigger, higher upside. What Whiff is like around $1 billion market cap.
1.5.
Pepe is around 3. The upside could be similar. I just think that the top for Pepe, the roof is, I don't know. I just think the ceiling's higher.
You have number 1 meme on Solana. You have number 3 meme on Ethereum.
Oh, 2, yeah.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
I would choose Pepe, but I think they're both going to do well. I think I like them both. One has a development team, one's a CTO. Just depends. It just depends on you're almost making a bet on not really the meme coin, but the blockchain.
Who gets listed on Coinbase first?
Well, doesn't Whiff already have the futures listing?
Pepe does too.
Do they?
Yeah.
I don't know if either of them do.
Yeah.
Coinbase is not listing meme coins right now.
Yeah, what's up with that?
It's
Coinbase,
strange.
what are we doing?
It's strange. I think it would bring, but so one reason why it would be good is because it brings revenue, right? They get transaction fees. A lot of people would be buying it on these exchanges, but then again, Coinbase is they're going a different route. They're partnering with BlackRock, Fidelity, all these like institutional companies to get transaction fees, which is probably much more than they'd get from the Bitcoin space. So you can't blame Coinbase. They're just going a different route. And a lot of it has to do with regulation, you know, in the US. So who knows if they ever list a meme coin again? I don't even know if it will.
I think a big part of that too is that there was a big amount of FUD with Pepe with the development team when they dumped a lot of that. It's like $18 million of like the token randomly, and I don't think they want to be associated with any negative press. And Whiff is maybe a CTO, so there's no clear development team. So maybe, you know, because Bonk has a good team, obviously some utility. Shiba Inu has a good team utility. So that's interesting. Yeah.
What about Brett? We talked about this
yesterday. Yeah. Like I said, no reason for people to use Base without Brett for the most part. So why list it? And then Crash made a good point about maybe Brett needs to be in the game a little longer. Maybe after the 1 year anniversary, or when the market starts to pump again, they'll list Brett. You know, or maybe get some more freaking.
That was a good point.
Action on Base. Base is so dead.
Yeah. How about Binance though? Just listen to anybody in their
Binance
mama.
Doesn't give a fuck. Bro.
Anybody in their mama.
CZ doesn't give a fuck.
Turbo is legit.
Yeah.
Also, Baby Dogecoin, they've been around long. But the Neiro CTO, 11 million market cap.
Jake is so pissed about that.
11 million? I'm just shocked.
Yeah, flabbergasted.
The word is shocked. Yeah. You know, a little bit shocked about that. But Justin Sun, like, you know, people are calling the Neiro and ETH a cabal token. But if Justin Sun's tweeting about the CTO, it's like, you don't think any of his buddies are in it?
You think supply control is a big deal with that?
Well, what is the CTO supply control? We don't know. We don't know.
Yes, true.
You don't know who bought it. I don't know. That one's interesting. But I got to give flowers to the Neiro devs for going out and getting listed on KuCoin the next day. Like that's like a big, like that shows you that they're competitive. Like they want to win.
Yeah, they want to win. Yeah, of course.
They didn't back down. They didn't complain. They just went out and they stayed busy and they got to work. So when you look at it in the last week, they had a Binance futures listing, OKX listing, Crypto.com listing, and a KuCoin listing. Yeah. That's a great fucking week in the meme coin space.
That's a pretty good week. Yeah.
Great week.
Absolutely. Obviously, Binance is the creme de la creme. Binance and Coinbase. And that's going to get your chart moving more than anything. But still, they're still getting after it. And that's all you can really do. Fucking suck it up, buttercup, move on. You know? So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know who does the listings for Binance. I think this will probably blow over in like a week.
It's already blown over.
Who wins in the long run?
Everybody already forgot about it. I think who wins in the long run is whoever has the strongest community. Like whoever has the strongest community and the devs, like who's the dev of the CTO? Is it the community? There has to be somebody running the show and running the Twitter account. But whoever has the strongest community and gets listed on the most exchanges and makes the most shit happen will have the most success at the end of the day.
I think eventually the Neiro that we know on Ethereum, not the original one, because I guess that one was the original one. But I think that in the long run, they'll probably win. I think so.
I think it's a good bet. Just from looking at like the work that they've done, you know, and even like it just shows that they're fucking competitors.
Yeah.
Today.
Gamers.
Yeah. Like they're like, oh, really? Oh, really, Binance? And like most tokens would have put out something. Yeah. Like, hey, we just want to say fuck you to Binance for listing us on your futures. Like they didn't complain.
We just want to give a good fuck you to Binance for listing, you know. Yeah, it's funny.
Let's see. Crypto, Bitcoin back down to 60,000. So
come on.
We went up to 61.2.
It's because people are not reposting the stream.
Back down. What's our repost at, guys? We are at, let's see, 35. Not bad. Can we get up to 50? Can we get up to 50 retweets, guys? If you're watching this on X, just go down. You see that retweet button? So there's 4 buttons. They have the comment, the retweet, the like, and the bookmark. The retweet button that says 35, go ahead and click that. Let's get up to 40 real quick. We'll try to get to 50.
Yeah.
Let's pump it up.
What are we at right now?
240.
Good profile, yeah. Dude, Brandon is tapped in. Brandon, let's get a Brandon Cam going. Brandon is tapped in.
Brandon Cam,
let's go.
We got Brandon Cam and Brandon microphone.
Oh, let's go.
We got Mike.
Brandon does reserve the right to fuck you up. So
we're going to get this shit dialed in. I think I need to buy a new TV because I don't know if my eyes are bad or the TV's bad. I can't read shit.
Far away. Yeah, you're blind.
I think I have fucking really good eyes.
Motherfucker got glasses on and can't read.
We're at 38 retweets, guys. Make sure to retweet this video if you have not yet. It's very free. I mean, these glasses are the blue light glasses, but I think I need to get like my desktop's like the MacBook.
Yeah.
The Apple desktop, perfect HD quality. Speaking of iPhone 16s, did you order it?
I did not know. My phone's still good for now, I think. I'm going to the wheels fall off. I think it's probably fine.
I'm going to order one just because it's better for like videos. Like when we do like these short facing videos.
You're right. Yeah.
The Weeknd just recorded a music video using his iPhone 16.
That's good promo.
Well, that's why I did it. Like he partnered with Apple, probably got a bag.
Dude, can you imagine?
Do so because I mean, we're talking about it. I watched the video about it. It's like if they can record a professional music video and make it look that good using an iPhone 16, I don't think that we ever really needed. I don't know if we're going to need cameras anymore. in a couple of years.
Yeah.
I don't know if we will need these Canon cameras. I think you probably just put up a couple iPhones and be good to go.
Sidebar: am I too old, or do you remember like the unveiling of the iPhones? It's like that big like.
I was alive for that.
Were you?
Yeah, I was like 10. I wasn't too old.
Yeah, I was like 18, old man, or
Really?
17.
Yeah, well, that's when it first came out. I remember my brother got
That shit
one.
was crazy.
Yeah, it changed the game, bro.
Changed the game.
It changed the game.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you just need a mind like that. I actually read his biography.
What a guy.
I read his biography.
He was an asshole.
Yeah, they all are.
Yeah.
Any very successful person is. Steve Jobs was like, he had a pretty crazy career, was fired from his company, but he was really the brains behind Apple and the MacBook. And I think it was even the Macintosh was the first one, the Macintosh.
Yeah, the big like
the
desktop.
big one, and like that changed the game. And then the iPhone just it actually started with the iPod. I think the iPod came out before the iPhone.
Yep.
And the iPod, because people have these giant cassette tapes and they have these headphones and they go walking, and it's like, no, you could have 1,000 songs on this. And then they had the iPod with the screen, and it was just that natural revolution into iPhones. And now what we have is like, I don't know. I mean, I don't mind it. I think it's great for communication. It's great for technology, but I do think that these things are very addictive. They are such a distraction. I have to catch myself all the time from doom scrolling, because I'll just be on there and I'm just scrolling. Like, what am I looking at?
Yeah, reels.
And I always feel worse. Like whenever I let's say I scroll for like 30 minutes or an hour, whenever I put my phone down, dude, I don't feel good.
When we went on a walk yesterday, we're getting our hot girl walking yesterday, and like just leaving your phone for a little bit, like you get a little anxious, like not being around the notifications a little bit. I do get that vibe a little bit. I do have an Apple Watch. I think it's probably the best creation from Apple ever. And I wear my nice fancy watch right now. I just love it. It's so good. And if I don't have it on, I feel like anxious without it because I don't get my notifications. But yeah, when it comes to like, it is interesting because this piece of technology is so important in our lives today. Like we have all the information we ever need at Google everything, right? And I always wonder, like back in the day, remember like MapQuest, you'd have to like print out directions somewhere. I'd never get lost anymore, or like just like if you're arguing about a certain topic, like, oh, just Google it. Yeah. You don't have to sit there and guess and those sorts of things, Do
you like that better, or do you miss the old days?
I mean, I was like, it started really to change when I was 17 and 18, I'd say. I didn't really have a cell phone until I was like 19, 18, because we only had like a cell phone we could use when we went out. And it was like one of those Nokia bricks, like that could be used as a weapon, or like just a phone, like fucking survive a nuclear holocaust for sure. I mean, I think it's important for today. I think you need, even with kids, they need to have some sort of they need to have like an iPad or a phone or something like that to keep them tapped in, because that's what the world is moving to, But yeah, it can mess you up. I think what messes you up more is like Instagram, where you see perfect images of a person's life, like a moment, and you assume that your life is worse, not knowing their life completely, because you can see someone traveling or someone in their relationship, think, oh, they have a perfect relationship, their life is so fun, not knowing that maybe on the back end there's some other shit going on. So I think that when you compare yourself to other people, obviously comparison's the thief of joy. I think that's the biggest issue. Is thinking everybody else's life is perfect, or they're way more beautiful than, because how many girls have we seen on Instagram and then we see them in person?
Oh my God, we saw one
recently we saw one. I was like, guys, no fucking way.
In person she's a 6. And like, I'm trying to be like polite, like
on Instagram though.
On Instagram, I'm like, she's a 15.
It's
like,
hot.
Bussing. I'm like, yeah. So there are a lot of traps. You can just edit your stuff. You could probably edit your ass. Yeah. But yeah. It is kind of wild.
I was like, those are not the same cheeks I saw in person.
You can edit everything. It's kind of a sad world. Imagine if you were the person if I post a photo on Instagram, I don't even edit anything. No. I just like post it. I don't even really fuck with the contrast or the saturation.
No,
I post it when I do videos. I don't know. I think there's something to be said about that. I was at the barbershop the other day and I was talking about like not getting Botox.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm a man. I'm never going to get Botox. I'm going to have wrinkles. Look, I got some wrinkles coming in if I like squint and shit. I don't care. I'm a man. I'm in the sun all the time. And the other barber was like, he's like, nah, Botox is great. And I was like, okay. But look, to each their own.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we see videos all the time of people getting like lip injections, fucking chin fillers, forehead stuff. First off, I think once you get that once or twice, you got to keep getting it, right?
I think so, yeah.
And then what happens when you're 70 and you got like, lip fillers?
You look like a lizard.
I don't like the lips, man. I don't like lips. I don't want to make this because I always talk about BBLs and tit jobs. I don't want to make this a plastic surgery show, which it might turn into, but I don't like the lips.
I'm really big against like
the duck lips right here.
I'm really big against like all natural.
Gross.
All natural is so beautiful.
Yes, man.
No, minimal makeup, maybe a little something going on.
I don't mind a boob job because there's
Yeah,
certain reasons that you can get a boob job, right? I talked to a girl. One of the girls I was talking
She
to
wants bigger titties. What's the
no,
other
no,
reason?
she actually had really big tits, and so she's like, I'm gonna get a boob job to remove them.
Let's call it breast reduction
because my it hurts me. I'm like, totally fine, totally understand that. But I will say that most women do get boob jobs in order to make themselves appear more beautiful.
Yeah, I just don't like it. I like all natural. I mean, to each their own. I have a lot of friends who are into that shit. They love big boobs.
My brother.
Oh, he loves
it. The faker, the better for him.
Yeah.
Like fake lips, fake hair, fake eyelashes, fake ass. He's like, I am in. Fake stomach. He likes to get like the little toning. I'm like, yeah. For me, it's all natural. We got a donation here. Let's see what we got.
Pepe.
Read that off.
Ghetto Pepe is here to change how investors see crypto. I love that.
Ghetto Pepe.
How they gave me a
they had good memes
on my jersey. Shout out to Caitlin Clark. I love Caitlin Clark, bro.
I know it's a weird obsession. What's up with that?
I love greatness.
Is she great?
Greatness. Oh,
it's her first season. How can you call her great?
Broke the assist record out of anybody ever in her rookie season. Most points scored by a rookie. Probably the second when it comes to MVP, not rookie MVP. Next to Asia Wilson, who's an actual beast. She shoots threes from fucking the parking lot. She makes the game exciting. She can find anyone on the court.
Yep.
She makes. I know about the WNBA because I watch almost every single game. Playoffs are on Sunday. First game, by the way.
Nice.
Which I'm going to be fired up for. And she's kind of a babe. Jake does not see it.
I don't see the babe, but I do see greatness, and she is absolutely great. But the WNBA doesn't do it for me. It doesn't do it for me.
It is kind of
NBA doesn't do it for me.
I've never seen so many smoked layups in my life.
Even the UFC, it's like women fighting does not do it for me.
Some of them are really good now.
For sure. They are very good, but I just don't like to see a girl get punched in the face and get her forehead split open. I don't know why. For a man, I'm cool with it. Like when I see guys brawl, it's fine, but there's something with the women fighting
I can see that, yeah.
I just like
I love it.
Yeah, I like fighting. I love fighting, but when like Irene Aldana, the most recent UFC,
my God, yeah,
lips split open, forehead split open. It's like it's just not like something that I love. Like usually, like, and I say this respectfully, when the women come on, I usually go, grab my food or go use the restroom, go get a drink.
Restroom. So the women's MMA is getting better. I think back in the day, I was watching some old Ronda Rousey highlights. Trash. Even though she was good at the time, she's like on the Mount Rushmore, I think, but. Like when she fought Amanda Nunes, like these women who can strike and have they're just getting better. The competition's the like old guard of women's MMA is going away, and like the new chicks are just so good at striking. They just don't have the power, like the knockout power that some of the men do. Even though we see some freaking girl get flatlined recently, I think as time goes on, women's MMA is getting better. What Jake is saying is that he'd rather you guys be in the kitchen. That's what Jake is saying.
No, not at all. I just like whenever I view. Like I like just like high level fighting, and I like watching like the championship fights, like the women championship fight. Although the one recently was pretty boring, but yeah, it's just everyone has a preference, Like I think that I like women's soccer. Women's soccer is a fun sport.
Oh yeah,
women's volleyball, beach volleyball in the Olympics, very good sport. What's to say Ronda Rousey's first fight? I was at Ronda Rousey's first MMA fight in Orange County. No way.
Wow, nice.
Were you really? Did you know she was going to be a star back then?
Dude, she was a big star, bro.
I know, but her first fight,
She's kind of a cunt. Yeah, but
she was already an Olympian.
Brandon
Cam. She was what? Yeah, she was a judo.
Yeah, she was already a judo Olympian at the time.
Yeah. But Holly Holm fucking gave her some fucking sweet chin music, baby.
Diddy is accused of holding freak-offs with male prostitutes, according to court documents. Sean Diddy Combs' freak-offs were arranged by high-ranking supervisors, security, household workers, and assistants. The freak-offs sometimes went for days where Combs would allegedly force victims to engage in sex while he recorded and Wait, what? Let me just.
P. Diddy was a
bro.
freak.
Let me send you this link. What?
I'm trying to party with P. Diddy.
Bro. I mean, I'll send it to your Telegram, Bren. That's wild, bro. What is this shit?
He had a freak off.
A freak off. I need a Zin for this. What, dude?
Yeah, let me get one.
I think he just got arrested though. Is that true? I think he just got indicted.
He did. Yeah, he just got arrested.
Here you go. Take a new one.
I think they found like a bunch of.
Don't reuse Zins. It's weird.
They found a bunch of narcotics and a bunch of baby oil.
Narcotics are drugs?
Yeah.
And what? So just
baby oil.
Getting fucked up and fucking.
Some freaky shit. Yeah.
All right, pull this up. We got to read this. All right, so Diddy is accused of holding freak-offs while male prostitutes are with male prostitutes, according to court documents. Sean Diddy Combs' freak-offs were arranged by high-ranking supervisors, security, household workers, and assistants. The freak off sometimes went for days. That's insane. No sleep, just freaking off.
Just busting.
Where
fucking
Combs
nuts.
would allegedly force victims. So that's rape, right? Forcing a victim to have sex.
Yeah, it's rape. Yeah.
Forcing victims to engage in sex while he recorded and masturbated. Over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube were found. 1,000?
God damn.
Bro, not 10.
1,000.
1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube
lube.
were found during the rage,
What a guy.
which were allegedly used during these freak offs. Combs would force women to partake and would make embarrassing recordings, which
Oh,
he used as
shit.
blackmail to keep the victims quiet, according to the indictment. Combs' team would schedule IV delivery after the days-long freak offs so the victims could recover from the physical exertion and drug use.
Wow.
Combs would even track women's locations and keep track of their medical records.
Wow.
The video below was filmed in Central Park just hours before the rapper was arrested. So he was just arrested.
I think it looks like a freak, doesn't he?
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean,
A freak off is like, I mean, bro, that's not okay.
No.
That is, first off, that is sick in the mind.
yeah.
Second off, I don't want to say it's rape, but forcing people to have sex that's rape, right?
Yeah.
Or is it only if you force them to have sex with you?
I mean, freak offs is a good name, by the way. It's a great name for an event when you're doing that sort of stuff. But yeah, I mean, if you watch that video of that, I think that Cassie chick when he's chasing her down the
Yeah, that was bad. He
Dude.
should have went to jail for that. You can't hit a woman.
So I think it was like past the statute of limitation or something.
There should be no
And then
statute of
I think
limitations when you.
they settled to in like court or something. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Yeah, he's
Dude,
a
what the
he's a
fuck?
certified freak, no pun intended. Like he's absolutely yeah.
I thought because I always liked them. I thought when the rumors came out, it was like fake news and
There's
like
a-
all that shit. You know,
Yeah.
remember like they raided his house. Like there's some real shit there. But first off, can we say 1,000 bottles
a lube. That's a lot of lube.
of baby lube? Like you only need 5 or
Yeah.
10 at max.
I mean, if you're having a massive freak off, I think you need access to all the lube you can get. You know,
So what we're taking from this is he had day-long benders essentially with drugs and baby lube,
Fucking,
and
yeah.
he forced men to have sex while he recorded and masturbated, and then also women would partake, and he would blackmail them.
what kind of crazy sex drive do you need to like want to do all this?
I don't know.
Gotta
I'm
be-
happy with just like one beautiful woman, you know, like
Yeah.
that does it for me. One beautiful woman,
A night.
just one beautiful woman. Like
night.
I don't need to force people, you know, to have sex, record it, thousands of bottles. What are they doing with all that lube?
You know what they're doing on the
I know, but 1,000 bottles, dude, is fucking insane.
those
you
were
know?
those were the
Even
reserves.
100 would be a lot. 1,000, like think about 1,000. Think about how like on this table, 1,000 bottles of lube.
Yeah.
Like it would be, you would need a room full. 1,000.
A lot-
1,000 bottles of lube. What's the chat think about this? This shit is actually shocking to me. I was not expecting to
So
read that.
he got arrested for it, right?
yeah,
He got
a-
indicted today.
So it looks like he's also participating in Sober October with you guys. So
He's going to Sober
Nice.
October. No, you know he's going to have some freak off some
Oh,
jail.
dude, he's gonna be in heaven.
Dude, that's insane. I mean, well, how illegal is that? I don't know how illegal hosting freak
I
offs is
think the blackmailing,
if it's consensual.
I think the blackmailing and keeping track of people's medical records and those sorts of things may be illegal because you know you're getting crazy videos of people when they're on drugs doing some insane shit probably. And I just wonder how many celebrities that participated in this, like knowingly or like maybe drugged, because it's going to come out.
Dude, this is a strange
We're going to see a lot of
world
celebrities.
we live in.
Hey, if there's smoke, there's fire. And there's a big whole meme like thing like a few months ago where people were saying, you know, no Diddy, right? No Diddy's a thing.
Yeah, now it really is a thing. So he's indicted.
Yeah.
Very, very strange. Was not expecting to read that because the whole Diddy thing went silent for a while, right? Like remember, didn't he send his plane? Like his plane,
Yeah.
they raided his house and a plane went to like Barbados or somewhere.
Exactly. Yeah.
And like because they don't extradite to the US, I guess. What was he hiding on that plane?
So I don't know, but I think that when they raided his house, there was no like these guys are not just going to raid your house to raid your house. They got some fucking evidence, and obviously they were case building and probably found more things, and they finally had a reason to indict him now. But it's going to be interesting to see what comes out of this case and like what the collateral damage is, because I guarantee you there's going to be a lot of people that were involved, like that are going to get clapped too. I wonder which other powerful like rappers in the music industry or like artists in the music industry are going to go down with him, because there's going to be people that go down with him. There's a lot of like pictures of like famous people. I'm not going to say any names, but famous people with him in his house and crazy stories coming out. You know what's crazy? 50 Cent has been talking shit about P. Diddy this whole time.
He knew. He probably went to one party and saw a freak off and he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
If I ever went to anywhere that someone was having a freak off, even like anything strange, you know, like even
Yeah.
orgies, I'd probably be like, this is a little bit, you know, strange.
yeah.
If it's consensual, it's one thing, but it's like, you know,
Don't give it a name.
bro, if I ever walked into a party and like one of my friends or someone that was there was filming and masturbating to men having sex with thousands of bottles of baby lube, I'd be like, what kind of sick shit are you into?
Yeah.
That's pretty sick, man. You're sick in the head.
I mean, I think that, he's just a freak.
Yeah, it's just a little too extreme, bro.
Maybe just high sex drive. Weirdos. People are weird, man.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
The drugs.
He's probably on drugs will make you so horny. He's probably on a sick one.
Man.
Probably been on a sick one for like 20, 30 years,
Prayers for that guy, because that's some weird shit. What does it say?
Drugging people and using 100 bottles of lube in one night has to be illegal. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but you also don't know if they're getting drugged. You also don't know if they signed any papers. Like, they could be into it.
Yeah.
They could also be like, just because he's into it doesn't mean that they're not into it. They also could be into it.
I'm sure there's a lot of victims and a lot of people that were like complicit, for sure.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people that probably haven't said anything because they don't want like, stuff to come out about them. And there's like videos of him like, being with Usher when Usher was a kid, and being with Justin Bieber when Justin Bieber was a kid, like creepy videos resurfacing that make you go, ugh,
Wild. Interesting to see what happens here. Guess we'll find out who killed Big and Tupac now.
I think that that whole Tupac situation, there's a big investigation into that right now. So some guy got arrested for it recently, like in the last year. So,
no way.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Go ahead and pull up that 4 chart.
Oh, shout out to 4.
So we have some breaking news. As the
Nice.
Binance founder, CZ Binance, is officially set to be released from prison on September 29th. There is a token that launched to support him. As you know, the whole thing was for FUD, right? CZ Binance with 4. He went to jail for 4 months. He paid a $4 billion fine.
Whoa.
And there was a token on his chain, the BNB chain, that came out to support him. This is a look at the chart, sitting around a $20 million market cap.
Nice.
Their whole mission is to make BNB great again. So that's 4 on BNB. When he gets out, I do believe that CZ Binance is going to kickstart this bull run. Funny how he gets out released on pretty much the last day in the most bearish month. And then the next 2 months when he gets released, October and November, are historically bullish. I think CZ Binance release is going to be big for cryptocurrency. And I think CZ Binance's release will be huge for 4 on BNB.
Yeah, that's interesting, right? Because honestly, BNB was like, it was BNB and Ethereum during the last bull run. And now literally it's just Ethereum and every other network. So I wouldn't be surprised if BNB makes a comeback. Obviously, BNB is, Binance centralized exchange, but they do have their own chain that was big. It's just not big anymore.
Not yet. It was so big. It was so big in 2021. I bought some of my first meme coins on BNB, but look at it right now. When I look at the market cap, it's the number 3 cryptocurrency project in the world, the number 4th after USDT, $80 billion market cap. There's so many BNB whales. I think that they're just waiting for it to come back. So I like 4. I like BNB, and I think it's going to be huge, especially when CZ Binance comes back.
Most definitely. And I wonder how involved he's going to be with Binance. If he says he's going to be an advisor. I think Richard Tang is now the CEO, but I wonder how much he's going to be directly involved. He's probably tired.
What's up, Philip Toussaint? I mean, he should probably help run the listings, because whoever's a listing manager. Can we find that out?
Dick is pissed.
How do you find that out? Who is Binance listing manager? Is there a way to find that out?
I don't think they have a manager.
Richard Tang, new CEO. Yeah. Who is the head of listing at Binance? Helen Scott, listing official. I need to talk to Helen.
It says there isn't much information on it.
I got it right here on LinkedIn. Helen Scott is a listing official. But no, I mean, look, more power to them. But it's just funny. She doesn't have her photo on there. I just viewed her profile. Anyways, yeah, they're free to list whoever they want. They probably got paid, and it is what it is.
Yeah, Jake's pissed about that.
Jake's
got beef with Binance.
I was just confused. And I think most people in the crypto space were. I mean, Binance was getting a lot of shit on my timeline.
Mine too.
Yeah, everyone was
People
just shitting on Binance because it is a little bit confusing. I think if you list both, it's not a problem. But like when you list one as a futures listing, one as a spot listing, like separate tokens, same name, it's a little bit confusing for investors.
Yeah, it seems a little fishy. I mean, adding an $11 million market cap meme coin, or $6 million at the time, is pretty interesting.
Do you think that CZ will try to affiliate with Binance again since they are trying to distance or go solo? Well, he was building out his, like, what was it called? Giggles Academy?
There was some sort, I don't know. There was some sort of like thing that some cryptocurrency project, not token, but some sort of like initiative to, I don't know if it's crypto education. I don't know what it is, but he still wanted to be involved in crypto in another way, but he's probably tired of, leading this exchange and dealing with regulators and those sorts of things. Jake, you know that BNB token, like ICO'd at like 17 cents?
Crazy.
Can you imagine?
Now it's at 550.
Can you fucking imagine?
I mean, if you bought in back then, you'd be a billionaire.
Yeah.
It's at an $80 billion market cap. Ethereum's at a $286 billion market cap. Bitcoin back above a $1.2 trillion market cap. Bitcoin back above $61,000 right now. Look, Bitcoin's up 5.5% of the day. It's good because we've had many days where we're down 5.5%. Yeah. So crypto's looking strong. Like I said, I don't know how September is going to shake out.
Yeah.
Usually we do have a September slump. But we do believe that October will be bullish for cryptocurrency, especially heading into November. November is historically bullish. How do you think the elections affect what's going to take place in the cryptocurrency space in November?
I think that so if Trump gets elected, I think the SEC is going to ease off a little bit. I think they're going to kind of go with what's been going on right now. But I think that as soon, and I think the ceiling is going to be higher. I think that crypto is going to have more room to like reach new all-time highs. Like I said before, and many times, I don't think that the president really matters. I think that Bitcoin's going to Bitcoin no matter what. But I do think when it comes to regulation and those sorts of things, like different metas, they're definitely going to be cracked down on. Now, if the Democrats get elected, I do think that I don't believe what they're saying. I don't think that they really care about cryptocurrency. They just care about the vote. So they're kind of easing off different sorts of like penalties and coming down hard on the cryptocurrency space. As soon as they get that the White House, I think that Gary Gensler is going to start cooking like really hard.
You think they do another debate, Trump and Kamala?
Yeah, I hope so, because I think Trump needs a W in this one. I don't think he won that last one. We talked about it. Oh, well, I talked about it. Objectively, here's why. I think that Kamala looked better than she's ever been, because when you hear Kamala like speak, she doesn't fucking make any sense ever. And it seemed like she was just there as the vice president to be there. But at this debate, she seemed a little more presidential and a little more calculated, a little more reserved. And she actually made a little bit of sense, even though they lied a lot. And we still don't know what the fuck our policies are. But I'm saying the perception, right? Because it's about getting those voters who are in between, who don't know who to vote for, which is a small like subset of people for sure.
There was like an affidavit that came out on X. Someone from ABC News, claimed that they gave the questions to Kamala beforehand.
I wouldn't be surprised.
They couldn't ask certain questions to Kamala beforehand. I mean, when you sign an affidavit, I mean, it's like what's the word? Perjury.
Yeah, so you can't lie.
You can't lie. This was someone that worked there for over 10 years. Go down. They had some. Go to the next one. They also said they don't endorse Trump. This one, they had certain questions right there. No questions concerning her brother-in-law, Tony Wells, who faces allegations of embezzling billions of dollars in taxpayer funds, and who may be involved in her administration. No inquiries related. I need to get a new TV. I'm blind. So, no questions regarding the perceived health of Joe Biden. No inquiries related to her tenure in San Francisco.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that the network that has been spinning a lot and making Trump seem like the second coming Hitler is trying to help Kamala any way they can to win. Yeah, 100%. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, we shall see. But ladies and gentlemen, that is the show today. September 17th. We almost got 50 retweets. Good job. 3,000 viewers. We will be live all week. Rodney's going to be running the show with Brandon. We're going to have a lot of Brandon
Solo Dolo, baby.
And we'll be back on Monday, I believe. Although I fly in Sunday at midnight. I'll probably be jet lagged. But I'm going on a side quest, guys. So if you don't see me in here, I will be on a side quest in another country for a meme coin, doing a pretty cool vlog. Yeah. I'm excited to let it drop. In other news, on Thursday, we have our interview with Pro the Doge going live. Really good interview. We just talk about his whole entire experience with Dogecoin, how he found it, talk about meme coins. It's pretty exciting. And what else is on the radar? What else we got?
That's pretty much it. I mean, like we always say, guys, cryptocurrency is crazy. Meme coins are crazier. Always ape with caution and do what's best for you.
Absolutely. So that's the show. We love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Peace.
Peace.